forum. Right now, we're still expecting a couple of more participants to join in for the meeting. And I want to crave your indulgence to give us an additional 2 to 3 minutes for us to have more participants. As soon as we have a sizable number, we will continue, or we will commence. So in the next 2 to 3 minutes, we'll take this presentation fully. Sure that I can hear you clearly. If you can hear me, please signify. Okay. Thank you very much, Alice. Thank you very much, Damilola. You can hear me clearly. All right, so let me get down to the business of today. Let me thank you once again for joining us today at this customer forum. Now, what we'll be talking to you about today is alternative home ownership solution for potential clients, for Clients Limited. Thank you very much, Sean. Our outline for today's presentation is what we can see. Hope we can all see the slides. For our we'll be talking about Refine Us, our mission and our vision, our existing product, our existing and current. Now, Sid, if you have any question, you can put the questions in room just as you had done earlier, or you can send to us your question. Contact us at refinehomes.com. So for questions, we'll take questions at presentation. You can send to us your questions at contact us at refinehomes.com.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Antonia. Please just give Adebola a few minutes. I think she's having a bit of network challenge. Please just stay on the line for a few more minutes. I'm sure she will join us when she can. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tonia. Yes, I'm back. So these are our outline, and I'll get straight into the business of today. Before I take this slide, I came across a quote that said that as long as the population of people born are more than the population of those who are late or dead, real estate will always be one of the stable investments on earth. So what that means is, we have the basic necessities of life: food, clothing, and shelter. Shelter is very critical. As long as you are alive, it is imperative to ensure that you have a stable roof over your head. And the only way this can be done is you invest. Refine Homes Limited was established with the aim of bridging the housing gap in Nigeria. We itemized the problem. Right now, Nigeria has a population of about 206 million. as of 2021, and by 2050, in say 30 years time, we should almost double that figure with a total population size of 401, and what that means is that housing deficits right now, we're looking at least 20 million units. We need at least 20 million units to bridge that housing gap. We came into the market and we realized that, see, this is an audacious goal for 1, 2, 3 real estate industries to achieve. Even the governments can't achieve this on their own. They need our help. And we realized that, let's come in, let's see what we can do. Let's put in our quota to ensure that we put smiles on people's faces by ensuring that we give them affordable housing. That takes me to my second point. Our key focus is providing affordable housing for middle income earners without compromising quality. Now, the average Nigerian, the average Lagosian right now, the challenge we face is, how can I get, affordable finance to get in my home? How can I get quality homes? Affordability, getting access to finance, getting quality housing has always been a major challenge. And for us, we ensure that is our ultimate focus, to ensure that we make housing affordable for middle to low income earners, and we will not compromise on quality by doing so. For every time in the news we get to hear of one story in terms of, they've sold, they've a property collapse due to XYZ reasons, most of which are where quality is being compromised, and for us, we've said, what, if we're going to be in this market, we're in the market for the long haul, and we have to ensure that everything it is we do, we will not compromise quality. We are community builders set to establish, develop, strengthen, and increase economic activities within identified localities. Wherever it is you see the Refined Homes logo, or you see a Refined Homes estate, it's always set up aside from others. We don't just build shell units or individual units. No, we build a community. We want everybody to be involved. For example, when we had the insecurity issues we had in October, and there were a couple of uprisings here and there in the States, you would agree with me that a couple of estates, that had, for those who came together, they set up an estate, they had security men on guard, and all of those things. They didn't face some of the issues most people face when, they stay on their own, when they live on their own. Those who stayed on their own tend to face more issues with respect to insecurity, as that's when when the uprising came up. So for us, we ensure that we establish, wherever it is you see a Refined Homes estates, we increase economic activities in those areas. And here we say we are ISO certified, ISO 9001 certified. And by this, what it means is that we're guided by international best practices. So as I said in the second bullet point, in line with quality, we do not compromise on quality. We submitted ourselves to the quality check, and we said, what, come to us, come audit us. We want to ensure that we give lasting and quality housing to Lagosians, to Nigerians. And by doing that, when they came on board, they audited all of our books, they audited all of our processes, both on site and off site, and then they found us worthy to be given the quality seal. Our next slide here is our mission and vision. Our mission is creating a culture of seamless home ownership and building communities. Seamless means something without stress, or in quotes, without wahala. When you come to us, you're coming to us is to make your home ownership process easy, is to make it stress-free. Is to, you're just going to sit down, you tell me what your specifications are, I'm just going to sit down and leave me to do the work, and I'm going to finish the work and deliver the assignments you've given to me. Our vision is to be an influential real estate institution, continuously transforming people and societies. Like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop those questions on our chat boxes, I beg your pardon, in the chat room, or you send to us a message at contactus@refinehomes.com. What we stand for: to bridge the housing gap in Nigeria, as I'd earlier said. So we have an individual thinking, how can I get this home I have before me? I've been toiling day and night, I've been working hard. I went to go and buy land in somewhere in Ekpe. They gave me a receipt, and before I know it, I got back to the land, and then Omonile has taken it. You have that issue, you have those issues. So the average Nigerian, the average discussion is thinking, I have an issue, I need to access finance. How can I access finance? Finance right now, accessing mortgage finance in Nigeria is ridiculously expensive. Let me put it that way. For you to take a mortgage in this country, at the very minimum, you need to be earning well, because the kind of interest rates you'll be charged, you'll be looking at interest rates far above your reach. And when you get to see the loan repayment at the end of the day, the loan repayment is even more than your salary. So that's a legit concern for an average person. Access to finance and getting quality and affordable homes. You get to see some houses and you see the rooms are tiny. You're touching the wall and you can see the plaster sands falling off, or you get to see the kind of shoddy foundation they did, and then you wonder, how can I get to see a quality and an affordable house here in this country or in this town? That's where we come in as Refined Homes. We ensure that we build to your specification by providing structured payment plans. So it's really simple. For us at Refined Homes, I would say we're bespoke real estate institutions. We cater particularly to your specific needs. If you tell me what you want, you tell me your specification, and I will go ahead to ensure that I meet that request that you've given to me, that assignment you've given to me. For some people, they have, say for instance, they're interested in a 3-bedroom flat, for me, myself, and my 2 kids, or for me, myself, and my son. And what they get to see in the markets are 4-bedroom terraces, or in the preferred location they want. They get to see 4-bedroom terraces, they get to see fully detached buildings. That's what most of us know as townhouses and as standalone houses, And then you wonder, this is the area I want, this is the location I want, but I'm not seeing the houses I want here, So that's where we come in as Refined Homes. You tell me what you want. Give me top 3 choice locations that you're looking out for. Of those top 3 locations, I would get you something, or I'll get you something in all of those areas it is that you've specified. And how are you going to get that home? I'm going to give you structured payment plan so that you'll be able to access that home that it is that you so desire. And how will I now take that house to you? You can see the arrow at the bottom. I can take this house it is that you've been dreaming about through an alternative home solution. Now, these are our products. These are our products. So, like I told you, I'm going to be very quick so that I'll be able to take as much questions as you have. And I'm not going to take your time also in this presentation. I'm going to be going straight to the points. So I'm going to start with our product proposition. This is our flagship product here at Refined Homes called the Home Assurance Scheme. For most of our potential clients and clients who are on board this Zoom presentation right now, I know for a fact that you must have seen our adverts on social media, either through Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and you saw this product, right? So I'm going to thoroughly explain to you how this product works and how you can come on board and own your home with this structured payment plan that I will present to you. Now, for us at Refined Homes, I would say that we are one of the first real estate institutions that has products to cater to various individuals and with various income lines, right? We have product plans for low income earners. We have product plans for middle income earners. We have product plans for high income earners. So whichever level it is you would find yourself, be rest assured that I have a product that will best suit what you want. Without further ado, I will go straight to the home assurance scheme. The home assurance scheme is our payment plan. I beg your pardon. The home assurance scheme is our flagship product here at Refine Homes. It's a product that enables you make payments for your home within the space of 72 months. That is 6 years. Now, you're not going to wait for the 6th year before you move into your home. No. You're going to move into your home by the 36th month. That's by the 3rd year. Now, if you look at the slide, what I have on this screen here, I have the home assurance scheme divided into 2 phases. The first phase is called the build-up phase. That's for the first 3 years. And then the next phase is called the payback phase. That's for the last 3 years. Now, remember I said that I'm an institution that builds to your specification, right? Before you come on board, I will ask, okay, Mrs. Alice, what location is it? What location would you prefer? You say, okay, Debola, I think I would like a location in Lekki. I think I want Ologolo. For my second option, I think I'm interested in Lekki phase 1. My third option, maybe Lafayette by the second toll gate would cover up pretty much what I'm looking at in terms of location. Now, as soon as you let me know what those locations are, I'm going to even send to you a questionnaire link whereby you're going to fill in all of those information. So once I receive it, I will send to you a recommendation email. I have an in-house data analyst that will analyze the information you've given to me on the questionnaire, and then my analyst will send to you a feedback stating the preferred prototype in line with the preferred prototype you have mentioned. They're going to state it there. Okay, Ms. Alice, thank you for filling our questionnaire. In line with the 3-bedroom, in line with the questionnaire you have filled, for option 1, I'm going to recommend to you a 3-bedroom terrace in, say, Ologolo for 40 million. Now, these are just hypothetical. I'm just speaking hypothetically, right? So that you would understand how the product works in totality. So I'm not going to give you one option. My analyst will give you 4 or 5 options for you to select from, and prices. So you can have as much as 5 options for you to select from. Now, if you look at those options and then you select the one that best appeals to you, maybe option 2. Option 2 says 2-bedroom flats in Ogombo for, say, 30 million naira. So if you select that option, perfect. What that means is you've selected your location. So I'm going to give you something in line with what you have specified you wanted, and I'm going to propose to you a payment plan that best suits what your capacity is, what your income capacity is. So now, we've already said that we're looking at the 30 million naira property for this individual. Now, originally, if I divide 30 million naira by 72, what it comes to every month should be about, say, 480, 490, hypothetically speaking, 480, 490,000 naira every month. We know that 480, 490,000 naira for most individuals is quite high. We then I'll tell you to tell us what you think you can pay every month. So I know 490 is high. Tell me what you think you can do. Can you do 150,000? Can you do, because it starts from 150,000 naira and above. Can you do 200? Can you do 300? Can you even do more? Because we have some clients who usually do more than what has been advised, so that they won't be, because that's what is most suitable for them in terms of preference. So if you tell me, okay, I think I can do 200,000 naira monthly, no problem. So rather than you do 490 monthly, you're making payments of 200,000 naira a month. Now, as you make those monthly payments, just bear in mind that at certain times, when you receive, say, a promotion at work, or you did a business deal as a business owner and the business came through, or, you probably got a promotion or a bonus, you can always put in those sums to support whatever monthly payments it is you're paying. Because, there's a variance of 290. You should pay 490, and what you're paying is 200. So the 290, where does it come in? It comes in through those bulk sums you'll be putting in when you can. So the first year you're making monthly payments By the 6th month of your making payments, I'm going to apply for the National Housing Fund loan for you. Now, that is one of the added advantage we have here at Refine Homes. If you can see the highlights on the screen, I have flexible payment plan, like what I'm explaining, and there's the added advantage of the National Housing Fund loan. So 6 months into your contribution with me, I'm going to apply for that loan for you. Processing NHF takes you have a collaborative relationship with FMBN, and at the very minimum, we're looking at, say, 10 to 18 months. Anytime within 10 and 18 months, it's certain that disbursements will come through, right? So you have NHF also as an added advantage to support your bonuses, that comes in also every month. So for the first year, you're making monthly payments. That's for year 1. For year 2, you're still making monthly payments. But by the end of year 2, I'm going to start to build for you. Now, remember, my analyst had sent to you a location, and my analyst had told you certain options, right? And you have selected that option that you so prefer. That option it is you've selected, and that option you're making payments for. I'm going to start construction on that location for you by month 24. Month 24 is by the end of the 2nd year. So you see, in 2 years, I'm already building for you. So as you're making payments and I start to construct for you, construction for me takes a year. So by the end of 12 months, that's by the end of year 3, I'm done constructing for you. So at that point, if you want to let out your apartment, feel free to do so. If you want to move in with your family, feel free to do so. As you can see the icon shows you moving into that property. Now, bearing in mind that as you've moved into that property, right, you haven't finished paying. There's still outstanding balances left. So just as you've been making payments every month, year 1, year 2, you're making payments, year 3, you're making payments, I finished building for you. The same way you're making payments every month, that's the same way you're going to be making payments every month for the payback phase, right? So for the payback phase, you're making payments every month till you're done paying Refine Homes out. So that's what the home assurance scheme is all about. It's divided into 2. The first 3 years is the build-up phase. In the build-up phase, what you have is you making monthly contribution, is me applying for NHF for you. It's also me starting to construct for you with the funds you've given to me. And once I'm done with construction, you're moving. It's a fantastic plan, best of its kind. I don't think you'd see something this amazing anywhere in the real estate industry. So that is the home assurance plan, the home assurance scheme. I would move on to our next product. It's called Flexi Home Owner. Now, Flexi Home Owner is a shorter payment plan. Remember, I said I have various payment plans to suit various individuals and their income capacities. So what I have here is Flexi Home Owner. Flexi Home Owner is a payment plan that enables you make payments for your home in a space of 3 years, right? So as you can see, you give us 50%, you give us 50% initial deposits. Now that 50% initial deposit, you can give me that payment at once, saying, Debola, take, here is my 50% initial deposit. Or you can build up that deposit in 12 months, as you have it highlighted in yellow. You can build up 50% in 12 months. Now, if the property is ready, you can move in. As you're giving me 50%, you can move in if the property is ready. If the property is still being constructed, just hold on, Once I'm done with the property, once I'm done with construction, you can move in. So as soon as you've moved in, the remaining balance I can spread within 12 to 36 months, depending on whatever it is I agree with you. So that's how Flexi Homeowner works. It's divided into 2. You first give me 50% initial deposits. And if you can give me 50% initial deposits at a go, you can spread it in 12 months. And then the remaining 50% balance can be spread between 12 to 36 months, as agreed by both of us. Now, the highlights for this product is I will also apply for the National Housing Fund loan for you. And this is a short-term payment plan. as against our flagship products that I'd explained in the previous slide called the home assurance scheme. The home assurance scheme is a long-term payment plan, and it's a plan for 72 months. But Flexi Homeowner is a short-term payment plan between 12 to 36 months. Third on the list here is called Own a Home. Third of our product here is called Own a Home. Own a Home is a product that allows you make payments as I construct. Now, for those who are familiar with construction, I'm sure you know that there are construction timelines, right? So for this product, as I move to sites, I've cleared the sites, I've started with foundation. You give me a particular percentage. And now all of these percentages will be agreed by the both of us. But for the purpose of this presentation, I will just work with hypothetical percentages, right? Because whatever percentage it is I agree with you might be different from what Damlola will agree with you, might be different from what Oluwaseun Olajide might agree with you, right? So it's a function of, which is why I said it's not one size fits all. It is one size for you. So whatever it is, you come to me and you agree with me. That is the plan that I'm going to run with, as agreed by myself and by you, myself being Refined Homes. So the home assurance, the Own a Home product, as I was explaining, is you making payments by construction milestones. Now, foundation level, let's say we agree, okay, you've started construction, fantastic. Here, have 30% initial deposits, 30% is locked in. Now, as I'm constructing, if for instance I reach, say, window level or lintel level, as I agreed, that can take about, say, 4 to 5 months into construction. By the 5th month, we would have agreed on another percentage because I've reached this particular level in my construction milestone. Give me another 35%. Now, the way I'm saying it, there's going to be an offer, we would have agreed in line with what your capacity is also, right? So I'm not going to impose or enforce anything on you. It's like I said, it's a function of what you tell me you can do. So 35%, when you get to lintel or window level, when we get to roofing level again, you can give me, say, like another 35%. That should be in another 6 months, from when you had made the last payment. And then by completion, once I'm done with construction, you pay the remaining balance, say 5%, 10%, depending on what we agree. This product is also known as construction linked payment plan, which is a form of structured payments directly linked to the construction program of works. The timeline for this product is set at 12 to 24 months. Now, 12 to 24 months, depending on the lifeline of each project. We have projects that can take, say, 10 months. We have our projects in Bobajo. We have a development coming up at Bajulaye in Yaba. Construction timeline for that project is 10 months, right? I have a project coming up in Ikate, Chelsea Court Ikate, where I have mixed developments of flats and terraces. Construction timeline for that project is 18 months, right? I've started building anyway, so I'm going to be done by December, January. So, so each project, the development I had at Anchor Grounds, that took 12 months. So each project has its own life, it has its own construction timeline, right? So all of this will be spelled out, which is why we had said the timeline for this product is between 12 to 24 months. Now, one of the highlights of this product is retrofitting. Now, what retrofitting means is this, as I'm constructing, right, you're coming to say that's the beauty of most of our developments and most of our payment plans. You can come to site, you can come to see the quality of materials being used. Remember, I said I'm an ISO certified institution. I bear the quality seal, so I cannot afford to use shoddy or substandard materials, right? So you can come to sites, you can see what I'm putting on sites, Now you can tell me, okay, I'm supposed to have 3 rooms here. You know what? I don't want 3 rooms here again. Can you collapse 2 rooms into one, so I can have a wider room? That is very possible. I can do that. That is what retrofitting means. You can tell me, okay, you know what? Rather than me have this box room, can you convert this box room for me to a study? So rather than me have a box room, I have a maid's room, so I can use my maid's room as my box room, as a storage room. But kindly convert this to a, or you can tell me, you know what, this tiles, I'm not really, I really don't want this color of tiles being used. Rather than you use black for me, can you use pink or purple? It's your preference, it's your choice, because at that point it's your home, so you can retrofit to how you so fit. We had a client in one of our developments at Anchor Grounds, whereby she bought an entire block. She bought 2-bedroom and she bought 3-bedroom. Now, the 2-bedroom is cordoned off from the 3-bedroom. But what she told us she wanted was, see, you know what, I don't want there to be a difference between the 2-bedroom. Because I have a large family, I want you to link the 2-bedroom for me to the 3-bedroom. So I have about 5-bedroom in total. And we did that for her, So that's where retrofitting comes in. Your choice. You tell me, because at that point in construction, I can change. You're coming with me, you're making payments, you're seeing what I'm doing. I can change to whatever it is. It's easy, it's flexible for me to make changes to in line with what you say you want. Now that's the own a home product. Some of our other products here is called, we have a couple of other products, and what I have here on our screen is called the land flip scheme. Now the land flip scheme is a product for low income earners and middle income earners, because for levels of income. Land flip scheme works is this: you're making payments towards owning it. To give illustrations so that you can best understand how interesting, and you want to make payments for 600,000 naira, right? This property is
All right, hello everyone. Debola will be back shortly. This is actually due to bad network, but as quick as possible, she'll be back on this line to continue with the discussion. Please hold on for a second. We apologize for this interruption.
Thank you very much, everyone. Sorry, I seem to be having a bit of internet downtime. Yeah, but we're back on now. I deeply apologize for that. I'd like to bring up my screen again real quick. While my screen is coming up, where I last stopped was some of our other products called the slides. Can you all hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Before she left, like she was saying, she was actually talking about land flip. So let me just take us through the product before she joined us back. Okay, so land flip, as you rightly said, is actually meant for people in the low salary cadre. I mean, the low income earner. So the way it works for us is we'll actually introduce you to a plot of land that we know that yes, you can afford without stress. So you have a window of 12 months to pay off. Let's say you're buying a land for 200,000 naira or 500,000 naira. Okay, Debola is back. So let's say we're saying if you have a 500,000 naira you want to use to buy a property, a land, to be specific. So we are saying you can use 12 months to build up the funds in buying that particular land. So every month you make a particular amount for 12 months in order to get this property. Now, at the end of the 12th month, after completing the 1-year cycle, so we advise you to hold the land, right? Hold it, then you buy another land. Hold that land, buy another one, then you go through the same process of paying monthly in buying the property. You understand? So you buy the first land, you go through another cycle to buy another one. By the third cycle, now we know, especially this part of the world, this Lagos that we are in, the development is very rapid. So we believe that the land you bought first and the second will have appreciated. So you have two options. You can buy, you can sell the two land, right? And use the proceeds to key into any of our ongoing projects on the third cycle. Or we help you develop, use the two to buy another one. Then you can partner with us in developing the third property that you bought. So if you check the highlights there, you can see value appreciation. What we are saying is this is what everybody wants to do in Lagos. Everybody wants to have a property to their name, wants to have a land, no matter how far. So get these properties, hold them for space of 2 years. Now put them together, sell them, key into any of our projects, or hold them, buy another third land. Then you can partner with us in developing the property. Okay, Debola is back online. Debola, can you hear me? Hello, Debola. Can you hear me? All right, I think we have a little bit of
Yes,
network.
thank you very much for that. Sharon rightly said, Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, Debola.
Hello.
Debola, we can hear you now. Please continue.
Hello.
Debola, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead, Debola.
Property
Can hear you.
land for the next year. You're buying land for the third year. Hello.
Can hear you. Please
Alright.
go ahead.
So the first and the second land would have appreciated in value. So when we sell those first two properties you've bought, when we've sold them for you, you can use the proceeds. Now we have the worker, people who can come together as a cluster, people who belong to members of cooperatives. Please, if you can hear me, kindly say hi. Hello.
Deborah, we can hear you.
Please, if you can hear me, kindly say hi.
Hi, we can hear you, Deborah.
I can hear you.
Now, the cooperative. Oh, thank you very much, Alice. Thank you, Tona. Thank you. Okay, I wanted to be sure I wasn't cut off again. Bear with us, our internet service providers, they are blessed people. Now, the cooperative administration products, this is a product for people who have numbers. When I say have members, people who belong to members of cooperatives, right? Now, this model enables Refined Homes Limited partner with your cooperative in order to access the cooperative housing development loan from FMBN. Now, most people don't know about this. Aside the National Housing Fund loan that FMBN gives to is the cooperative housing development loan. Now, to we, the developer, they give to us the disbursed funds for the cooperative. So we will receive the fund, and then we will in turn build for the cooperative. Right. So as it has land, thinkable expanse of land, and if it is registered in the name of the rector, can access the CHDL loan for you. Flexible equity build up. Now, these are existing. I've spoken about our products, and lastly here is the development, what we've done and what we've done, what we are doing, and what we're about to. We have Anchor Grounds here. Anchor Grounds was the project that took about 12 to 14 months in construction timeline. This is situated in Lafayette by the second toll gate. And what we have here is a mixed development of and terraces. Houses terrace, well, where you have the little terrace out in front. Now, this is a fully separate estate. You have 7 electricity. We have to have a dedicated transformer on this estate. 16 units in total. 16 units in total. We have security, maintenance. We have the area for kids. This is also, these are not 3D images developed in Lafayette. This is all fully sold out. About real estate, if you key this as a when you should key in at the minimum, you don't need to see real estate and then I'm not saying this because it is that's what the practice is. If you wait to see real estate, you're going to be paying for it through your so the best time to come on now. The best time to come on board is now. Now the next development I'm showing to you, can say just behind the big any filling station, for around 24/7 station. 2 streets behind any filling station. What we have here are 2-bedroom flats, 3 or 4-bedroom terrace. So in the event that this looks like what you've been looking for, please reach out to us, let us know, because we have just limited the 4-bedroom terrace with Mr. Isaka, can you hear me now? It isn't clear. How about now? Is it better? Okay. So we have the 4-bedroom terrace. The 4-bedroom terrace with 2 BQs has 3 living rooms. Thank you very much, Mr. Isaka. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure it was network. So the 4-bedroom terrace with 2 BQs has 3 living rooms. You know, you have the ante room or the lobby on the ground floor. You have the living room, and then you have the family lounge right up. This is also the developments at Chelsea Court, the 4-bedroom terrace. And right now, this is where we are. You know, we've even gone beyond this. We're casting the decking for the first floor. Construction for this is going to end by December, January, and we're almost sold out. So if this looks like the projects you've been waiting for, please come on board. Now, in my presentation, I'd mentioned Bobajo Court in Bajulaye. Bobajo Court in Bajulaye is a mixed development of 2-bedroom flats and 3-bedroom flats. This is in Yaba. The 3-bedroom flat has 1 BQ. Now, just as how Anchor Grounds and Chelsea Courts are serviced terraces and flats, Bobajo Court is also a service apartment. So we have play area for kids. We have power backup. We have treated water. We have 24-hour security. You know, general maintenance of the estate. Now, this is 12 units in total, right? 6 units of 2-bedroom flats and 6 units of 3-bedroom flats. And as you can see, it's quite spacious. If you're interested, we can send to you the brochures for you to see the footprints, for you to see the sizes of the rooms. You know, I'm sure you'll be rest assured that, because you know most developments you see around you see matchbox rooms. You know, room sizes of matchboxes. But for us, this is one of the things we pride ourselves with: sizes of the rooms, sizes of the kitchens. If you come to my development and you know you come with your wife or you come with your husband and you walk into my kitchen, you're not going to want to leave because of how well sized and well spacious my rooms are. This is still Bobajo Court that is ongoing. And I have Maxville. Maxville is in Oral Estate. Oral Estate is opposite Oluwanishola house by the second toll gates in Lagos, Lekki, Lagos. What I have here are 6 units of 3-bedroom flats. Each flat has 1 BQ. And like I said, you know, for us, we're community builders. I'm not just going to build and then we shake hands. No, for all of our developments, it's a long-lasting relationship. You know, I'm going to have a facility manager in-house to take care of all of the needs as required. You know, there's power backup here. There is play area for the kids. Brochure can also be sent to you upon requests. These are some of our other developments. We have in Bagada coming up. We have at Alaka. Alpha Beach is coming up in a couple of weeks' time. We have Ogombo, Ologolo also coming up in a couple of weeks. You know, these are prototypes for a couple of our projects. This is for the 2-bedroom bungalow. You know, and the good thing about it is for us at Refine Homes, we are a team of professionals, right? So we have an architect in-house. We have a registered builder in-house. We have a quantity surveyor in-house. We have a legal person, a lawyer in-house, you know, and we have seasoned and professional marketers in-house. So whatever it is they're looking for, you know, everything is packed. In the event that, you know, you want to make changes to the architectural works that we've given to you, you can easily make that because we have people in-house to cater to these needs of yours. So these are prototypes, 3-bedroom bungalow prototypes for your viewing pleasure. You know, we have flats. So whatever it is, the development is, as long as it is residential, I am up to the task as Refine Homes to build it for you. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get, as said by Warren Buffett. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. How would you like to be served? So at this point, I'm going to take questions real quick. If you have questions, please leave them in the chat room, or you can send them to us at contact us at refinehomes.com. And okay, I think I have a question here. Okay, thank you, Alicia. This is a power packed question. Thank you very much for this. So Alicia says, how long have you been in operation and what are the example cases we can look to see your records? Okay, so I'm going to take these questions one by one. Okay, I think let me read out all the questions, and if I have any colleague of mine that would want to take the answers to these questions, they can do so. So the first question says, how long have you been in operation and what are the example cases we can look to see your records? Secondly, who are your management team? Thirdly, can you flex between different plans as the situation changes? Fourthly, do you have an active property development underway? What are the prices and plans on the flexible payments, e.g. Bobajo Chelsea? Please email this to me. Okay, I'm going to email all of these questions to you. I'm going to email the answers to you. And then what about variations in agreed costs? How is this handled by your firm? Okay, so let me take it from the first one. How long have you been in operation? We've been in operation for a little over 3 years. Refined Homes has been in operation for a little over 3 years. And within that little number of years, we've had a couple of developments that we've done, like I'd shown you in the slides. We have Anchor Grounds. Anchor Grounds is a 16-unit project, right? So we have 8 units of 3-bedroom terraces and 8 units of 2-bedroom flats. So that is one of the example cases that I can give to you. I have an ongoing development right now, as I'd shown in the slide too, of Chelsea Court. So in the event that you want to physically see these developments, I can organize a site tour for you, at any time, at any preferred time of yours. Who are our management team? Our management team is made up of, sorry, hold on, please. Our management team is made up of Mr. Lasunde Macaulay. Mr. Lasunde Macaulay is our Managing Director of Refined Homes Limited. And Mr. Kazim Owolabi. Mr. Kazim Owolabi is our Deputy Managing Director, also our Chief Operating Officer. They have a combined work experience at Guaranty Trust Bank and at GT Homes for 41 years, 20 years respectively, right? They worked in GT Bank and then they were seconded to set up GT Homes. That's the mortgage aspect of Guaranty Trust Bank as at then. And, giving out mortgages to clients made them realize that, see, we have people who need houses, but the rates are killing, right? People have money, it's a mismatch. It was a mismatch for them there. People had monies, but they were not able to get quality and affordable homes. People saw the homes they wanted, but they didn't have the means to get those houses, and that was why they thought to set up Refined Homes in order to bridge that gap it is you see in the mortgage industry. Alice's question again says, can you flex between different payment plans as the situation changes? Yes, 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 and yes. You can flex between different payment plans. You can even flex between different property building prototypes, right? So if you're on HAS now, HAS is for 72 months, and maybe your accounts officer has reached out to you that, there's this development coming up, are you interested? You can switch from HAS to Flexi, right? Or you're doing Flexi, you can switch from Flexi to HAS or from Flexi to Own a Home, depending on what it is you tell us you want. And then in terms of property, in terms of switching from one prototype to the other, yes, you can change. If, for instance, you're in a 2-bedroom flat, you're making payments for a 2-bedroom flat, and you want to upgrade, say, to a 3-bedroom terrace, right? Because my wife is expecting twins, that is very much possible. Whatever difference it is that needs to be paid, would let you know what the difference is. And we're going to show you the next available property that you can make the switch to. So yes, you can make that switch. Do you have an active property development underway? Yes, I have Chelsea Court. I can take you for a site tour. Please send me a message. You said I should email a couple of our developments to you, Alice. So send us your email address so that we can send this requests to you via email. Now, Mrs. Yesterday Midday Ogunsowo says, what will be built in upcoming projects? Now, what we're going to build in upcoming projects is a function of what you want. The request has been terraces and flats, right? So I would say because my request has been terraces and flats, if you come to me and you say you want a semi-detached, I will go to that location and build a semi-detached property for you. So I'm not going to limit my clients to what I feel is right or what, I'm going to do what you've told me you wanted, which is why I built to your specification. Now you said, can we see prototypes and prices? Yes. So Mrs. Bide, your account officer is going to send to you prototypes and prices for upcoming projects and developments. I have developments coming up in Ikoyi. That's high end. I cater to everybody. I have Bobajo coming up. I have Ologolo. I have Ogombo. So all of these developments will be sent to you. Mr. Olani Isaka said, is it everybody that is qualified adults in Nigeria, right? Be it in paid employment or be you a business owner, you can be registered under the National Housing Fund loan. So those are all of the questions I have now. I don't know if we have more questions for us to take. Thank you very much, Mrs. Alice. We received your email address and we're going to send to you your questions now. Okay, I have a question from Mr. Oluwafemi Bankole. Mr. Bankole says, I am a contributor with NHF for about 7 years now. How can you help facilitate the loan for a housing scheme under Refined Homes Limited? Thank you for this question, sir. I have lots of products that I've listed. If it's own a home you want, if that's the products you want, I can apply for NHF for you. You've been contributing for 7 years. So that makes you eligible in applying for NHF. You must be contributing for at least 6 months. And you've done almost 7 years now, so I can apply for the NHF loan for you. So we can take this for you under the own a home product. We can take it for you under the home assurance scheme. I can do this for you under Flexi. Just drop your phone number with us or your email address. Someone is going to reach out to you to then thoroughly explain to you which products can work best for you. Because like I said, I have different products for different individuals. So let us tailor your products for you. Thank you very much, Mr. Oluwafemi, for your email address. We've received it and you're going to get a feedback from us soon. Mr. Oluwaseun Olajide says, please, do you support those who already have a land, or you strictly get and develop the land? Yes. So if, for instance, you have a land, right, I can come in, analyze it, have my team of professionals come on board to see what you have. But there are certain requirements for me to partner with you when you have a land, right? First off, I have to be sure the location is right. Like I said, I'm building in line with my customer's location. So if, for instance, you have a land in K2 and my clients want a land in Ogba, that might be a mismatch. So I have to ensure that my clients for K2, in line with the land it is you have, perfectly suits what they want. So yes, I partner with people who have lands. Then you said for the NHF, at the 3rd year, under the home assurance scheme, must it be under any employment with NHF, or do you do it independently for any circumstance of the customer? I really don't understand this second question, Mr. Olajide. Can you send this question to us or contact us so that we can thoroughly address your question? Because I don't seem to.
Hello, can I quickly say something? Yeah. Can I?
Yes. Who is this?
Samuel Olajide, Oluwaseun speaking.
Okay, Mr. Oluwaseun, thank you very much, sir.
Yes. Thank you. So what I'm trying to say is, so for people who, for instance, my current company has NHF, but if I'm moving to a company that doesn't contribute to NHF, you understand? So I'm
Okay.
now asking if, regardless of the employment status of the person, do you still, go ahead and do
Yes.
the NHF independent of?
Oh, yes. Yes. Because the
Okay.
thing is, because you have been contributing at your former place of work, you
Yeah.
have a participation number, right?
Yeah.
That participation
Yes.
number is unique. So
Yeah.
even if you go
Yeah.
to a company, right, and they want to probably open a fresh, no, you just give to them your participation number, give them
Yeah. Correct.
your registration number. They will continue to make payments to you, and they'll continue to make payments to NHF into that participation number that you've provided it to them. So regardless of where you work, as long as you've been contributing and you change your place of work, you can still access NHF. I hope
Okay, so
that
what
answers your
if,
question, sir.
yeah, yeah, a bit, but what if the company I'm joining does not contribute to NHF? What
If
happens
you
at
don't
that
contribute
point?
to NHF, that's fine. As long as you have been contributing. So here's how
Before.
it works. You've been contributing, you've been contributing before, and then you're joining a new company means you've stopped contributing, right?
Yeah.
Now, once it is time for me to apply for the National Housing Fund loan for you, that backlog, we can pay in a backlog of 6 months into your participation number.
Oh, okay, so I can
me
contribute to
making that
NHF
payment,
on my own? Can I?
You can, exactly.
Aside from the company
Yes, you can.
deducting
So
and
it's not
remitting.
tied. Yes. It's not
Okay.
exactly. Okay, take for instance a business owner. Are you with me? A business owner. I own my business, right? For instance, I don't have an HR person deducting certain monies from my salary. So I can do that on my own. I can go to NHF, require for payments where I'm going to make payments to via remitter, So you can do this on your own, regardless of the institution you work with.
Okay. I think that's
I hope
clear.
that answers your question, sir.
Yeah, it is. It does,
All right,
actually.
sir.
Thank you. Please share your contact
Thank
so
you.
that we can individually reach you directly.
Okay. All right. So for that, you've given us your email addresses, right? My colleagues will
Via the
send
registration.
email out. Yeah. Okay. So you can contact us at refinehomes.com.
Okay.
So you can reach out to us that way, or even before you reach out to us, because we've received your details now, we're going to send to you feedbacks in line with these questions you've asked.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone. I'm really grateful for the feedback, for the questions. I'm sorry, I was hoping this was going to be a 30-40 minutes meeting, but this took much longer due to certain questions we had. So I'd like to thank everyone. I'd like to thank staff management of Refined Homes Limited. I'd like to thank everybody that participated for this presentation. Like I said, if you have any question, please reach out to us at contact@refinehomes.com and we will reach out to you. Lastly, this is the last question I'm going to take from Mr. Olani Isiaka. Does age disqualify any registration for NHF? Yes. NHF is a loan, right? And if by 60, government requires that by 60 you must have retired. So you cannot take a loan at 60. So 60 is the age at which you cannot take the National Housing Fund loan, from 18 to 60. So once you're above 60, you cannot take that. Age disqualifies you for registering for NHF. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And we look forward to having you on board again. Please reach out to your friends, your family, your loved ones. We're going to let you know when we'll be having another customer forum again, because an event that you cannot explain to your friends and colleagues about what you've heard in these products, let them reach out to us so that we'll invite them for the next customer forum we're going to have. All questions will be adequately answered at this next forum. Thank you all so very much and have yourselves a beautiful week ahead. Thank you.